Star Citizen. So this is a new game that will be coming out exclusively for the PC within the next year to most likely a couple years. This game has been in development for quite a while now, and it's completely crowdfunded. So what that means is it's completely funded by people that pledge, by people that donate to this guy named Chris Roberts. And Chris Roberts is sort of the lead person behind this game. And basically, if you're wondering what this game's even about, as I said, it's called Star Citizen, and what it's about is complete immersion in a space simulator. So from the detail to the ships to the detail that will be on the different planets, it's just going to be a completely immersive experience. And so basically it's sort of like a DayZ except with space stuff. And so it's going to be really cool. I'm really looking forward to it. The whole idea behind it is that everything is seamless. Everything is made so that you just blend in this universe. You just feel like you're part of it. Feel like it's living, it's breathing. So for example, in spaceships you can engage in atmospheric flight. You can be on a planet and you're at the local cantina. You're just wanting to have some fun. All of a sudden, some bounty hunters waltz in there. Well, of course, not waltz in there. Probably come in guns blazing. You're like, boy, I gotta get out of here. So you start running out of there. You run to the local spaceport. You jump into your spaceship, and you blast off. And instead of having loading screens and things like that, there's a seamless transition between your atmospheric flight. You go through the atmosphere and you're in space. All of a sudden there's a space battle engaging. You have to weave through enemy ships, take a few down. Things like that are the sort of experiences this game is going to be able to deliver. So anyways, now I'm going to focus on the ships. So basically the way it works is all these ships, these two ships you see me with here, basically they'll be in the base game, and there's a whole bunch more that we already have confirmed that we'll know will be in the game. But if you're sort of worried that this is a game where you have to pay for ships in order to get in, it's not. No, don't need to worry. It's just that right now you can pay differing amounts and get different ships. What that is more of a donation. You're supporting the developers in the development of this game. They've actually set a world record for the most crowdfunded game ever. They've been able to raise nearly $42 million, which is just astounding. And what this means is that they don't have any EA or Infinity Ward or any of those companies looking over their back, and they can just go at their own pace and make the game that they want to make. And this guy, Chris Roberts, has made many successful space simulator games. Back in, I believe, the 90s, he created games like Wing Commander, which I believe was a very well-received space simulator game for the time. So this guy seems like he's able to deliver some really quality games, so I'm really looking forward to this. But back to the ships. This ship here is called the Freelancer. It's basically a merchant/explorer ship. So you can equip it with different things. I'll show you later on in the video. There's actually a customizable thing. Of course, this game is completely in alpha. Not even in alpha. It's before alpha. So just listen to the sounds the doors make. I mean, it's just amazing. Okay. Anyways, yeah, so everything about this is it just makes me all fangirl all over the place. Yeah, so there's a turret in the Freelancer. So I sort of picked this one as one I wanted to pledge for because I sort of liked it. Had this sort of Firefly/Millennium Falcon vibe to it that I really liked. And so yeah, there's a turret in the back. Something you can also notice is there's cranes and stuff. This whole cargo bay here sort of implies that you actually will have to load your gear, your cargo, into your ship. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna click a button and boom, I've got like a bunch of dilithium crystals in there. No, you actually will probably manually, using like fork loaders and things like that, put things into your ship, into its cargo bay. So this is something that's really, it just goes to show you how immersive this game is gonna be. I just cannot wait. All these things, they seem like they're going to be great for storylines too. Like, I can just imagine opening that rear hatch and maybe picking up some stranded person on a planet while he's being attacked by the native tribal people with spears and stuff, and I fly down and pick him up using the rear ramp there. I mean, there's just so many possibilities for awesome gameplay, awesome stories. So moving on, this is the 300i by the in-game manufacturer known as Origin Jumpworks. Something I forgot to mention was that all these ships all have different manufacturers, and if you go on their YouTube site, the Star Citizen YouTube site, or you go on the Roberts Space Industries their website, you can actually see these commercials that just seem like little Apple trailers or little Mercedes trailers, things like that, that just sort of show off the ship. It's just sort of the universe that Chris Roberts is trying to create here. So anyways, the reason why I also picked this ship, why did I choose these two ships? So my mentality was, when I get into this game, I want to make sure I have sort of a fighter craft so I can dogfight with people well, and that I also have something that I can maybe go around and be like a little Han Solo and trade with local people and things like that. So this is more of my sort of fighter ship if I need to go out and have some space battles. But I also wanted to make sure that it had some room in the back so that I can maybe rescue somebody if they need rescuing, things like that. If you can't tell, I want to be the good guy, but of course, if you so desire, you can actually be a pirate. There's rating systems that are going to be implemented into the game. There's going to be boarding parties. Oh my gosh, my grammar. Yeah, boarding parties are going to be implemented. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, so you can see the controls are just awesome. You can tell that this is actually what a possible futuristic cockpit would have. It has all the controls that a pilot would need in order to function his StarCraft all at his fingertips. And even though it's in a very confined space, it still has this feeling of sort of luxury. The 300i is actually sort of the sports car of all the ships. It is meant for speed, it's meant for luxury a little bit more than, say, the Hornet. The Hornet is more of like the X-Wing of the Star Citizen universe. I have a feeling that one's probably going to be pretty used, or pretty widely used by a lot of people. But as I said, at the final launch of this game, you won't have to pay to get ships. It'll probably just be a $50, $60 game, just like a regular sort of game. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to be out here. Anyways, yeah, this game, you don't have to pay like $50 to get a ship and then, you know, $50 to get another ship. That is the way it is right now, just because it's pledges. You don't have to pay them if you don't want. You can wait till the base game comes out. Of course, there are perks, as in like you get to play the alpha and beta if you pledge earlier, which makes sense. But yeah, if you guys want to check this out, I will leave a link in the description to the Roberts Space Industries website. And as I said, this is sort of how I bet you're going to be customizing your ships. You just sort of drag them in, and you can, you know, mess with their weapons and things like that. Obviously, it's in a very early build, so there aren't any weapons that are loaded into the game. You, of course, can't fly spaceships around. But they have announced that they're going to put in this dogfighting module into the game soon, so that you actually will be able to go around, fly, and shoot some people and blast them into space bits. So anyways, this is basically the end of the video. I do think this game's going to be really great. I hope you guys are excited as I am about it. It just looks to be a super immersive, sort of like, as I said, DayZ, the space simulator like thing. It's just going to be awesome. As soon as more info comes out, I'll make some more videos about this for sure. This is, if it comes out, you know, within the next couple years, hopefully, this will probably be one of the main games I will be playing on this channel. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you next time.